Brian Robinson, Bobby Kaple are back. What do you make of this race for the Republicans on the Secretary of State between Jody Hice and Brad Raffensperger?
Well, going back to the insider advantage polling that you showed earlier, in recent weeks we've seen Raffensperger emerge with a bit of a lead. Now it's close, and it looks like it is headed toward a runoff. All bets are off in a runoff. We'll see. At this juncture, we've seen Raffensperger able to spend more money and do contact with voters, waiting to see when Hice will begin to open those spigots. I'm wondering if maybe he's holding back a little bit strategically, knowing it's headed to a runoff, and then using the money that he's reserved for that. But it comes down to this. If you believe David Perdue's message in the governor's race, then you're going to believe Jody Hice's message in the Secretary of State's race. And that's going to be a persuasive point of contention for you. If you don't think what Hice is saying is true, well, then you're pretty naturally going to be a Raffensperger voter. So I think it really does come down to, where do you stand on that issue? Was the election stolen or was it not?
Pretty high stakes for Democrats to have somebody in that office who believes that the election was stolen despite all the available evidence.
I mean, it's terrifying, honestly, to think about. Brad Raffensperger, say what you will about his politics, but he had a backbone to the President of the United States in his own party at that time. And, now he's paying for it in his primary. The interesting thing I saw in that poll was the 38% undecided. I don't know which way to think about that. Everybody should know who Brad Raffensperger is in the state at this point. I mean, the president himself has given him enough name ID for people to know who they are.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
And to have a judgment on whether they're for him or against him. And interestingly, that you got Brian Kemp, who's leading in his polling and in a much wider margin than Brad Raffensperger. So I'm very curious about that. What happens when the more TV comes in? People who are undecided are forced to make a decision. I don't know.
Okay. Well, since you've stayed around in this program, we're going to offer you a little nugget as a thank you, and that is that our pollster has told us that since that Fox 5 Insider Advantage poll came out, that was 54-38 Kemp in the lead. It looks like it's getting tighter. Doesn't want to nail down a number, but tighter than 54-38. What do you think of the chances of a runoff in that one? And that would be, a toss-up essentially after you go to a runoff, because you never know what happens there.
Well, I was talking to my old friend, Dr. Charles Bullitt at the University of Georgia, one of the most preeminent thinkers on Georgia politics, and I was like, hey, Dr. B, it looks like Brian Kemp's going to run away with this. He's going to finish in the high 50s, maybe even low 60s. And he was like, yeah, not so fast, Brian. Remember, the undecideds fall against the incumbent 2-1. So Perdue will be able to tighten this margin. And so what Towery is saying does line up with what Dr. Bullock was saying to me. That said, if we consistently see Kemp in the mid to high 50s in this polling, he's in great shape. And I would be shocked if he doesn't win this without a runoff at this juncture.
I'm sorry, I only got 20 seconds. You get the last word.
Well, I just think, I still don't understand how David Perdue is running a campaign on the big lie, and that he straight up, I mean, he comes off as so angry in every one of them. You see these debate performances, it's just anger and hate and anger and hate. That's not a recipe to me for a politician to win an election, whether it be here in Georgia or anywhere.
All right, Bobby Kaple, Brian Robinson, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks.
And we'll be